In this video I will show you how to reimburse a customer in D365. Consider the following information when you work with the reimbursement feature. You can use the feature to repay customers who have credit amounts because of overpayment or credit notes. The feature transfers the balance to a vendor account. The vendor account is assigned on the customer page. Otherwise, a one-time vendor account is created automatically. The Accounts Payable Coordinator can create an ordinary payment when the balance amount transfers to a vendor account. Consider an alternative option, where you would use the account's receivable payment journal and debit the customer for the value of refund, generate payment, and then post. If a customer has a credit balance, you can reimburse them for the balance. Through the video demonstration, you learn how to create a reimbursement transaction for a customer and how to connect a vendor account to a customer account for the reimbursement process.
In the Fast Step customer, select the minimum reimbursement field and enter the minimum amount that can be reimbursed for customer overpayments, for example, 10. We can reimburse customers in two ways. First, we can use a one-time vendor, or we could fill in the field vendor account on the miscellaneous default Fast Step at a customer. We can only reimburse a credit balance for a customer. Navigate to Accounts Receivable, Customers, All Customers. Select Customer US 005. Select Tab Customer, Section Transactions, select Transactions. In the Show field, select Open to make sure that you only see the open invoice of the customer US 005. You will see that the credit balance for this customer is $500. I have posted a credit-free tax invoice for this customer to create a credit balance. Close the form. Click Edit in the Action pane and navigate to the Fast Step Miscellaneous Details. Select the field Vendor Account, open the list, and apply or select US 005 Contoso Retail Seattle. Select Save in the Action pane. When you reimburse a customer, a vendor invoice is created for the amount of the credit balance. Navigate to Accounts Receivable, Periodic Task, Reimbursement. To group all the transactions, regardless of ledger dimension, set the Summarize Customer option to Yes, and select Include Customers with Outstanding Debit Transactions to select customers who have unsettled debit amounts. If you want to reimburse specific customer accounts, you can filter and specify the customer account on the records to include. Select Filter, and then select Customer Account US 005 in the field Customer Account and select OK. And select OK again. The message Reimbursement process is complete will appear on top of the screen. You can open the Action Center to see the number of the issued reimbursement. Navigate to Accounts Receivable, Customers, All Customers, select Customer US 005. Select Tab Customer, Section Transactions, Transactions. In the field Show, select Open to make sure that we only see the open invoices of the customer US 005. The credit balance amount is not open anymore. The amount was posted during the reimbursement process as a debit transaction. Navigate to Accounts Payable, Vendors, All Vendors, and select Vendor US 005. Select Tab Vendor, Section Transactions, and select Transactions. The credit balance amount of the customer is now transferred to the vendor account. You can create a payment for the vendor invoice that was created by the reimbursement process.